Well, whether it's in real life or in the virtual football manager world, one thing you're guaranteed when it comes to Southampton is goals. For reference, I'm recording this on the night that Manchester United beat Southampton 9-0. But in the FM Premier League, we've had high-scoring draws so far. In all four of our matches, 2 3-3 draws in the first week, 2-2-2 draws in the second week against Crystal Palace and Tottenham, respectively. You can have a look now, with the magic of editing, at the results so far and the league table as it stands after 2 weeks of play. Our opponents today, Burnley. Not the biggest team in the Premier League, but with a pretty experienced manager. Access Euphoria. You may be familiar with his YouTube channel. He's currently on a hiatus from that, but I've put a link down there in the description below anyway, so you can go and check that out. We had a good chat before the game, and we had a couple of quite interesting matches. I especially recommend watching to the end of the second game. It gets quite tense, quite dramatic. Can we get our first win of the season? Will we get our first defeat of the season? Will we keep our unbeaten streak going? Well, we'll find out right after this. So here we are, lining up for our first game against Burnley. We're away. Burnley, one of the weaker teams in the competition, so I'm being a bit adventurous. We're going with that positive formation setup. So it's the usual lineup. You're used to it by now. Forster in goal, Salisu, Bednarek in the centre of defence, Walker, Peters and Bertrand in the full-back positions, Belhanda and Ward-Prowse in the centre of the park, Armstrong just ahead of them, Edwards and Redmond in those wide positions, and Danny Ings up front. This time, I have chosen my penalty takers. Danny Ings is the man, Marcus Edwards is the backup, Belhanda is not on the list. Let's kick this off. My opponent today is Access Euphoria, who you may know from YouTube. Did the same save as me last year with FC Andorra. We were just talking about that before the kickoff. Not creating at the moment, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll see him back at some time soon, maybe in a versus match on the channel outside the FM Premier League. But things have kicked off. Southampton in their away blue strip. Marcus Edwards nicely backtracking there, but it's Burnley who've got the early pressure. Valbuena, Ward-Prowse takes him down, and a long ball up to Ings. The quick counter-attack. This is what we've been doing well this season. Ings, is he going to shoot? Oh, he's gone all the way through. Shoots just wide. Decent effort from Danny Ings, it has to be said. A shame, though, that we couldn't convert. I do worry about our defence. Oh, it's been disallowed for pushing. Bit of a let-off for us there. We have, of course, had that leaky defence so far this year. 4 matches played, 10 goals conceded, 10 scored as well. But, we are weak at the back, potentially. And as teams start to realise that, they're going to, emphasise on attacking us and, putting us under pressure more. But anyway, we've got a chance here. The free kick was half cleared, but we've still got the ball. Redmond turns his man. He gets through. He's got the space, but a good save by the keeper. Edwards keeps it in play, keeps the attack alive, and Ward-Prowse, JWP, just fingertips from the keeper, I think, there. Oh, this is a good spell of pressure for us. We've got to turn this into a goal. We're midway through the first half. This would be a great time to score. Any time would be a great time to score. Belhanda now. The highlight ends there, but we've got to turn this pressure into a goal at some point. Well, the stats look even, but the highlights that have been shown have mainly been Southampton chances. But let's see, Burnley obviously looking to build something patiently, playing out of defence. They've got out to Rodriguez, Ward-Prowse. Oh, he's sliding in hard on some of those tackles today. We're going to have to watch that he doesn't, accidentally catch somebody halfway up their shin at some point. Anyway, here comes Redmond cutting inside nicely. He's got the overlap if we need it. Ward-Prowse covering well. Nice stuff. He keeps the ball, plays out to Edwards. Edwards is going to pull the fullback out of position. He gets all the way through. He got greedy. He went for side netting. He probably should have just played that along the floor across the 6-yard box. And we might well be 1-0 up by now. Okay, the highlight's not over for this half yet. Burnley, they haven't really had an attack since the opening part of the half, but now they've got another chance and they've scored. Against the run of play, I'm biased, but that's what I'm going to say against the run of play. Oh, I mean, this is the problem we've got, though, isn't it? We are vulnerable in defence. We've already conceded before. That was disallowed, and here they just work that ball in nicely. I mean, I think we've had the better of the half. It's just that the stats suggest it's been pretty even. I mean, that XG is almost neck and neck. We've had more shots, but they've had more on target. Right, I'm just going to change to our balanced formation, make us a bit more conservative. Hopefully that's going to tighten things up at the back, and it's going to, you know, still give us that threat going forwards with the likes of Edwards, Redmond, Ward-Prowse and Ings. We haven't really seen Ings involved in the game much. He had that one majestic run in the first half, but nothing came of it. Armstrong and Ings, they're not playing well, at very low ratings, but all it would take is a long ball over the top to Ings through one-on-one, and he's scored. There you go. I take it all back. Ings is having a fantastic game, absolute cracker. 1-1. That's his 6th goal of this FMPL campaign, 6th strike in 5 games. Maybe he can add some more before the 90 minutes is up. Okay, throw in for us. Bertrand gets it back from Richmond. He whips in the cross here. Is he going to score? No. Belhanda out to Walker-Peters. This is what we were doing well in the first half, and this is what we've got to do well again. Ings plays through Edwards. Edwards. Ooh, that was close. Okay, corner for us now. Ward-Prowse knocks it to the far post. It's cleared, but luckily Burnley had pretty much everyone back, so no one was there to pick up the loose ball and launch the counter-attack. Here we go. Armstrong playing backwards a bit. Oh, he's lost it. He's lost it there. I think we might have to bring Armstrong off, still on the 6.4, and you can't get caught in possession like that. He shouldn't have been playing with his back to goal so much. He should have been looking to get that ball forward with our quick counter-attacking style. Let's see what's going to come of this highlight, though. It looks like, again, Burnley looking to build patiently. They're playing it through the middle quite nicely, I notice. Nitcham, though, sprays it wide to completely contradict what I just said. Martinez opens up the space. Forster with another good save. Oof, this game could really go either way, much like the games we've had so far. Could there be a pattern developing? We've had a pair of 3-3s, a pair of 2-2s. Could we be in for a pair of 1-1s today? Who knows? But here comes Ings. Oof, looking to break the scoring pattern, but it doesn't work out this time. I think now we better look to make a substitution. Armstrong really not playing well with that 6.3. So I am going to bring on Djenepo. Djenepo comes in, but we're going to move him out to the wings. We'll put Redmond into the middle. We'll have him in that shadow striker position. And what else are we going to do? I'm thinking Bertrand's not having a great game, so we're going to bring on Barisic for him. Barisic good on the set pieces, so let's get him in there. 20 minutes to play. Let's see if those substitutions make a difference. 5 minutes to go. Burnley start with the ball, but it goes straight to Bednarek. Salisu. Ward-Prowse. Oh, Ward-Prowse. He was looking to play it wide, but he just did not spot the Burnley man. And now they're on a quick counter-attack. Martinez. Forster again with another fantastic save. He has come to our rescue on more than one occasion today. If we do get a point here, I think we've got Forster to thank for it. We're into the final couple of minutes now. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Could there be a late twist? Possibly not. I mean, you look at our ratings, we've played okay. We've had a couple of underperforming teams. It is a 1-1 draw, so it's our 5th draw in our opening 5 matches. Absolute madness. Are we going to get a 6th draw in a row? And is it going to stick with the pattern and be 1-1? Alright, so we're getting ready for the second game. Just making a couple of minor changes here. I've brought in Diallo in as a deep line playmaker, pushed Belhanda up into an attacking midfield role, and with Armstrong having been so ineffective in the previous match, I'm dropping him to the bench. Other than that, it's the same. We're going for positive again. I'm just going to make sure we've got the overlap on both sides, and we'll stick with standard passing for now. We are going to play for set pieces this time, though, and on the other side, I'll look to regroup when we've lost possession. I think we're getting pulled out of position a little bit too much, but apart from that, everything's the same. Let's get into match 2, see if we can finally get a win. Right, we've kicked off. We're home for this second game, but, let's see. I have a sinking feeling this is going to be 1-1. So it would have been 3-3-3-3 in week 1, 2-2-2-2 in week 2, and then 1-1-1-1 this week, and then I guess 0-0s next week. Well, hardly any action so far. We're halfway through the first half, and we're just getting our first highlight. It's knocked up to Ings. Ings went for the flick on, but no one's there, and now Burnley have the chance to build from the back. We saw in the first game how patient they are, particularly around defence, and then those quick transitions, but it doesn't quite work for them this time. It comes to Marcus Edwards, who gets past his man, and oh my God, he scores a wonder goal. We did have a bit of lag there, so let's hopefully get a lag-free replay to go through that again. But yeah, Salisu picked that up. Ward-Prowse, look at that, just switched it out to the flank. Edwards skipped past his man, drew 2 people to him, but beat Pope at his near post. Oh, finally, we've taken the lead. We've taken the lead before, of course, in our other matches. That has been the pattern also in these games so far, hasn't it? We've gone behind in the first game and come back to draw. We've gone ahead in the second game and then thrown away the lead. Are we going to see the same thing again? But anyway, it's our chance one more time. Can we kind of break this pattern? If we can make this 2-0, that would be great before half-time. Walker-Peters making that overlap. We did add that instruction to our tactics. Belhanda, Yunus Belhanda, first goal of the season, I think. Yeah, because he missed a penalty, and I don't think he scored in the first week. Belhanda, one of my signings, one of my additions to this team. We brought him in from Galatasaray, the Moroccan midfielder. He's justified the position to push him into a more advanced attacking midfield role. Nice one, son. Nice one indeed, but we're straight into a Burnley highlight. I do not like this. We've got to get to half-time. That was too close for comfort. I'm just saying we've got to get to half-time with this clean sheet intact. I've hit the praise button on the shout because we've extended our lead and we're happy with that, but come on, Southampton. Let's have a tight defence for a change. It's a throw-in again for Burnley, very similar position to what we saw moments ago. Oh dear, that was a poor tackle there. What is going on here? Who was that? Was that Edwards? Yeah, poor tackle. And then he just failed to stop his opponent. Poor marking. I'm so raged. I'm so raged at the moment. I can't get my bloody words out. Anyway, we edged the first half in the end. With those chances just after our second goal, they've kind of brought it up a bit in terms of XG. But, let's see what we can do. The important thing is, let's get to 60 minutes without conceding. If we can add a third goal at any point in this half, then we can be pretty confident that we're almost at game over. But, FM Touch, it is a funny game. Now, of course, in terms of Knox in this game, it does say he's hampered by injury. So for that reason, I am going to take him off. Do I bring on Armstrong or Jempo? I didn't pick Walcott, who, in hindsight, he would have been the guy to bring on in this position. I'm going to bring on Stuart Armstrong, but I'm going to play him just as an out-and-out winger rather than an inside forward. We will then change Nathan Redmond to be that inside forward for us. Let's see, hopefully. Marcus Edwards has been a key player for us, both in terms of creating goals and scoring them in this competition so far. We'll see how we manage without him. All right, Burnley then, with the goal kick here. Again, looking for that patient build-up play from the back, but as soon as they hit the long ball, we intercept. Ward-Prowse plays in Ings, plays in Armstrong. Armstrong shoots. 3-0, that is exactly what I wanted. A goal around the hour mark. We're 3-0 up. Could it be that first win of the season on the way? Unless there's a spectacular collapse, I would bloody well hope so. All right, Burnley changing their formation again. They're going strikerless by the looks of things. Let's hope that doesn't cue this inevitable Southampton collapse. Here comes Belhanda, scorer of one of the goals today. Plays in Diallo to Ings. Ings to Ward-Prowse. Ooh, that would have settled things. That would have put it beyond a doubt, I think. But good play from us again. Now let's see what Burnley do with this new strikerless formation, 4 across that attacking midfield line. But we don't give them a chance. Redmond launches it out. He was looking for Ings, but Ings was nowhere to be found. Vidra now. Oh, he's skipped past the defence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do not like. I'm just going to change things back. I'm going to drop to that balanced formation. Just want to tighten things up a bit. And I'm thinking we make a substitution at this point as well. Anyone who's not particularly performing well. I mean, Ings has been quiet. He's listed as playing okay. Redmond is getting a bit tired, only on a 6.6, so I think we'll look to replace Redmond. We're going to bring on Genepo. I think that's what he's called. Genepo comes on. He can stick with that inside forward role. Fresh legs on the left wing. Hopefully that's going to cause Burnley some problems. Anyway, here we go. We've got highlight. Bednarek, Walker-Peters. Don't give the ball away. He does. Walker-Peters, who of course scored that spectacular own goal. No, Rodriguez is through. Oh my God, I do not like this strikerless formation that Burnley are playing. That's 2 goals in quick succession, and suddenly we were cruising, and now we are in danger of collapsing here. Bertrand out of position. Let Rodriguez go goal side of him. Our tactical changes haven't come into effect yet. Hopefully just being a bit more cautious, a bit more balanced is going to help us out. Let's see this lead out. Come on. What do we say here? What do we say? Focus. If I say focus, they always get mad when you say focus. But I'm going to say it anyway because it's what they bloody well need to do. 5 minutes of stoppage time. We are going to do a time-killing substitution. I have kept a substitute. I did keep one to hand. I was going to make a late substitution, but it's been forced on us anyway. Salisu injured. Not to worry, because of course when we play next week, we're playing West Brom next week, by the way. When we play next week, he will be fit again. Right, come on, boys. Hold on. No. 2.5 minutes left in stoppage time. Oh, Forster, take your time. Right, I'm just going to make some cheeky changes with this balanced formation. What am I clicking on? Instructions, time wasting frequently. We're going to take off that overlap, and I'm going to tell the team just to be a bit more disciplined. We're going to drop lower as well. Hopefully that doesn't overexpose us. 2 minutes on the clock. Forster, take your time here. Look at that. Look how many guys they've got forward, but the long kick gives it away. Walker-Peters, what have you done? Okay, he recovered nicely. Walker-Peters, make that your ball. Do not... Deary me. No. Bloody hell. I do not bloody believe it. The tactical changes hadn't even come into effect, so no, we're not going to proceed with them. If we lose 4-3 now... Long throw launched in, but Burnley looking for the counter. Luckily, Diallo gets his foot on it. Stevens gives it away. Oh, bloody hell. No, it's Rodriguez in acres of space. This is ridiculous. Come on, boys, clear it. Oh, we should not be hanging on for a point. We were 3-0 up. Like on 75 minutes. We should not be hanging on for a point. I'm going to berate the entire team. I think my opponent has paused to make some final tactical changes, but definitely berate the entire team. Are we still on time wasting? I think we are. Probably going to have the whistle blown on us there, unless there's one last chance. Genepo, is he going to get the cross in? He goes down for a penalty. Late drama here. Late drama. It's Danny Ings. We've missed a penalty, crucially, in our Tottenham Hotspur game. Ings, though. Oh, my God. We actually scored it. What a roller coaster this game has been since Access Euphoria switched to that strikerless tactic. Now, come on, ref, you're taking the piss now. We're on to 99 minutes. Finally, the full-time whistle blows. Southampton get the trophy because we set this up as a mini-league. That doesn't count. We don't need to see it. But what a crazy game. Look at that. Burnley tied it up on 90+4, and we managed to get a win on 90+6. That is just nuts. So, just when it looked like we were going to miss out on a win, we managed to sneak it at the end. I was quite literally, not really literally, but you know what I mean. I'm using literally in a figurative sense, tearing my hair out at the end, especially when it went to 3-3 and it looked like another score draw. But justice prevailed. Ings got the win. That puts 3 valuable points on the board in addition to the 1 from the first game. So make sure you drop a like on this video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer, and I'll see you in game week 4.